Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hi mate, right? Okay?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you. All good?
Good, good.
Good. Have you done any laps yet?
Yeah, I've just done race strategy. Even though it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just for the points, isn't it?
Right, car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Where are they racing this week? In Spain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barcelona, isn't it?
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, might have to do FP2, mate.
Yeah. What program were you doing?
I wasn't.
All right.
His Behrman's just blocking me.
We just finished this lap and then we'll jump to FP2. I jumped there straight away, but I'm about to do tyre strategy and get a purple, I think.
Yeah, fine, don't worry.
I finished braking point, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
What ending did you get?
You what?
What ending did you get?
Oh, the different endings?
Now, who did you win the championship with?
Calimaya.
Yeah, same, yeah, I got the same. No, what I think the spoiler's going to be is, in career, if you put Connor Sport into it, I think they're going to be top of the R&D. Because they just won the championship.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I'd like to have Connor Sport in though. It'd be good racing against Connor Sport.
Yeah. Well, what we can do is we can do that on my save if you want.
Yeah, definitely. Don't know if I'll race for him, but not straight away. But it'll be good to see Connor Sport going round and having Calimaya and Aiden Jackson, or if you join or I join or whatever. Two practice two.
My fault, really. I should have backed away from Behrman.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to 10 and get yourself in the zone.
Are you still going to do some laps, or were you not?
Oh yeah, I've still got. There's something I need to do in that tyre programme. Try and stay up racing line, and then I've got the qualifying race to do. My car feels good though, so.
Okay, let's have some nice steady laps here, please. Just a managed pace, like you would in the race. That's what's going to give us the best data. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Are you going to change your setup much, or are you going to keep it?
No, I'll keep it back.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go. Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. You got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
All good, mate.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
I'm back.
No worries.
How's your car feeling?
Fine, yeah. Not too bad. I can work with what I got. What about yourself? Nice laptop on a medium.
Yeah, I'm liking the setup.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto
I
the
know
track.
it's competitive until they think it is. They proper sandbagging practice, don't they?
Oh, massively, yeah.
Makes me think of you on that last qualifying session we had on Jeddah on 24 when you tried to sandbag it and thing it and get through.
Yeah, that proper backfired on me there. And to be honest with you, I was lucky. I probably didn't. I won that race, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I perhaps didn't deserve to for that one.
That's like that. You know you've got the base though. Try not to show it straight away. You just left it too late and ended up with too many mistakes.
Yeah.
programme complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I'm ready to get into quali when you are, mate. I'm ready.
Yeah, I would have been, but I've just took my front wing off by a lot.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
So I'm after waiting for repair.
Take your time. Yeah, I think they definitely got to tweak the practice times, I think.
Not the way to do that.
Did you hear that Christian Horner's been approached to replace Freddie Bass?
From what?
Christian Horner's been approached to replace Freddie Bass.
Who's that?
Fred Vasseur.
Really?
Yeah.
Ferrari?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd want to manage Hamilton though. He's like, I think he's one of them that don't really like Hamilton.
It'd be a little bit awkward, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think he'd do it anyway.
No, maybe not.
I'll be honest, I think if he were going to go anywhere, he'd probably want to go to Aston Martin and then get Max Verstappen at Aston Martin. And he'd be back with Adrian Newey as well.
And that way he could stay in the UK as well, couldn't he?
Yeah. That'd be my guess, but I don't know.
Did you hit the wall then?
Yeah, fucking lost a lot of time again. I'm getting pissed off now.
That friggin' scared the shit out of me. I'm watching the broadcast mode, and the ball was literally right by the camera, and you friggin' clobbered it just right in front of the camera. Like, quite funny.
Yeah, I fucking lost a lot of time. Yeah. Can't seem to hook the fucking super fast lap up on stuff.
I had loads of traffic. You know, you got out of my way when I was on my lap.
Yeah.
I had so much traffic behind you, all in the S's, and there's S's as well. Right.
Much prefer the car on the mediums though than the softs, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that's
I don't know
the
if it's
case.
just because of the balance on them, because softs are a lot more grippy, so it's kind of throwing it off for me, but then the mediums suited me a lot better.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm back in a sec, mate.
go as fun.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
I'm back.
No, it's fine.
So I guess now we're going to see if the...
Wait a minute,
No?
Hello?
Oh.
What's up? From where? Nah, I'm on. Yeah, nah, I'm alright.
You're on the phone?
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Oopsie.
You on the phone, are you?
I was, yeah. Bloody part. No, not you. Like midway around the bloody flying lap and that, innit? So I'm trying to talk, what you call it, do my lap, and then they've offered me some food and I can't
Push
really
down to
eat the food
P22.
We get like some peri chicken and that, so I thought, yeah, go on then, I'll have some. They're buying it then. All the problem is I just don't know how long it's going to be.
Bit of free food, isn't it?
Yeah, it might not be able to, might have to delay doing race for about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. I might do quali in my team because I loaded up my team the other day, and I might just get on track and see what the car feels like on that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say we're gonna find out now if the AI has been tweaked for this track, or if anything's a bit different with these cars this year. What do you think?
What?
Well, it's just like I don't know if I'm gonna have the same sort of lap times as I did.
Yeah, but you're in a completely different car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my lap were proper scruffy then. They were all up worse. I forgot to burn overtake mode, so I just never did them. Just basically waiting for a set of socks. Lovely. Yeah, I'll quickly be back in a minute.
Alright.
afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
Woohoo! Haha!
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, I've just gone out again. And that means, AI are going to be coming out around when I'm going to rate slow out that bucket.
Yeah,
I just looked at time, 4 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yeah, just create a little bit of a gap between you, mate. Apparently it's official now. Toto Wolff has held talks with Verstappen.
That'll be interesting. But I can't see. I get Max's thinking, but him is a young talent, and George Russell's good. So like, what?
Yeah, I
can't see
don't
where to go. I think it's a load of rumours. I'll be honest.
You reckon?
Yeah, people are just speculating. Is anyone else come out on track yet? Can you see? Or are you doing another lap?
I'm not, no. You know where I am?
What time did you do?
28.9.
Oh, what the fuck is that? In that car? Yeah. Then again, it's Jeddah, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
That's
no,
ridiculous.
I just really I can just flow with this track so much, you know. Yeah, in that car it's a little bit weird, isn't it? You've got everyone coming out apart from the top 7.
Yeah, I've got enough time now, I can see them all. So, what place has that put you in so far?
Second.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, that's ridiculous.
It was a good lap, to be fair. But again, this is just a track that I can flow well with, you know.
No doubt.
Do you reckon you'll be okay for traffic?
Yeah, there's no one even remotely in sight in front of me on my tracker.
Nice.
Yeah, I should get through, hopefully. I'll take up session. I'm not doing much more than that, I don't think. Well, not that I can anyway. But, a 28.9. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a good lap.
What kind of wings are you running?
I am running at 25.18.
Mine not far off same. I've got exact same up front, but I've got 21 up rear.
A bit more downforce, you'll have a bit less tyre wear.
These if you don't think on wheels to be much more smoother and get closer up to walls and that.
Yeah, I think that helps, to be fair. Yeah, because this track, I just find it easy to use all of the track, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes there's a little bit of curb usage and like track limits, but like not to the point where like it's ridiculous, you know.
Yeah. Mind you, your teammate went 7th, mate, or 8th, or whatever it was.
Don't forget as well, like,
29,
we do have the best powertrain.
Yeah, but it's not like you're a massive chunk in front. You're only a little tiny bit. That's not making big. It's not like when I was Williams and we were quite a big chunk in front.
2 seconds, mate. I'm back. Cool.
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Oh, my teammate didn't get through. Fair enough. I thought it did. No, he's the man. I know about qualifying him already.
Yeah, you're definitely smashing him on qualifying. I think already you're finding better qualifying pace on this game. What do you think?
Yeah. My race pace isn't really what it used to be. Then again, I suppose that last race I fucked up going out hard, but it just put me way back.
Not only that,
Been
it's pushed
pushed down into
the
P14.
dirty air and the different tyre models as well this year.
Yeah, that backtrack.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Right, we're right on the cusp now, we've been pushed down to P11. Okay, we can take you this lap. Systems all looking good, head down. Tyre condition still looking good. Right, their best lap time, 1 minute 30.5.
Finally, I nailed that quick left-right where I hit that wall that time.
Done it, yeah?
Yeah, I just nailed it, probably best I've done all weekend. That's probably the quickest time I've ever done in this car.
What, you P1?
No, no chance. It weren't even as quick as what did you do? A 28.9?
28.8, I think.
Yeah, I did a 29.3. And I think before I did a 29.7, so I've like gone 4 tenths quicker. Could get me into Q3 though, which would be cool, but I've only got one set of soft, fresh set then, so I'll be doing one run.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I might be able to get into Q3 with by using one tyre. But the drop off, the tyre wear and the drop off is definitely way more this year for sure.
It is, but if you look at China on them mediums, I managed to do 2 good runs on them.
Yeah, that's true.
I think softs are different. You just can't do it on softs.
Yeah, I was sliding all over the place on that lap. Still gone quicker than my teammate though. Unstained. I'm still losing out big time in that third sector.
In what, third?
Yeah, I'm still losing.
Yeah, they're probably running less downforce. Or they could just be using absolutely all of their energy.
Might have to like change my battery strategy a little bit. Maybe save a little bit more for the rest of the lap. That final left-hander before the main straight. How do you take it? What line do you take? Do you take a sharp entry, or do you try and brake as late as possible?
I try and do the optimal line, which is try and get as close to it as you can at the last moment, so you've got a nice good run out. But it doesn't always be like that. My braking zone's not always the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go a bit too deep and I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Standing by.
29.3. I reckon I'll be alright. I reckon I won't get through. Probably get shuffled down to about 8.
Where are you now? 7th?
5th. I just can't get over the fact that YouTube's doing so well. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's a bit unrealistic, isn't it?
He should be down if they're going to make him quick, I mean, I get he's in the Red Bull and obviously this is their game.
Okay, we've pushed down to
P12. Pace that down, so it reflected his time even in that car. rather than giving an 85 pace stack, doing something like a 79 or 80. That way they've been coming down, maybe scraping into the top 10. Because I don't think I've seen him get into the top 10.
No, I think maybe once he's got in the Q3. But yeah, I mean, I know that a little bit.
Yeah, I know they do quite a lot of updates, don't they, to do with the driving stats and that throughout the season.
And especially now that obviously, like, I think Yuki's struggling as well this weekend so far in practice. So if he keeps struggling as much as he is, I mean, they're not gonna keep that going.
Well, I'm surprised he's not got Collar Pinto in here, but then again he's only just come back into it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
"30 seconds left in the session."
Yeah, I'm crazy.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. Box now.
I'm out.
And that's
Oh,
P13.
Oh, I made a mistake.
P13.
Carry too much speed. I bet you've done exactly the same as what I did. On that, after you go around that long left-hander at the end of first sector.
Damage to your front wing.
And he
Damage
did
to your
that
front
quick right
wing.
left.
Suggest we box to change it.
I carried too much speed on the other qualifying section.
You know what's come through? It's pissed me off.
Chipped my front winger.
I'm getting comments through on my YouTube, and that's just come through on the screen, and I'm going, no, I'm putting off a little bit. It comes right up on the...
What, on
right,
TV screen?
Yeah, on TV screen, yeah.
Oh, right, well.
It's linked to YouTube. No, it's no excuse, but it's just come up with it. At the same time... But
Well,
yeah,
that's going to make it interesting again, because you're going to be charging through field, probably.
Yeah, I suppose. Disappointing. Though.
I mean, I got through either way. I think there were only you and Alonso that were still on laps.
Did Brad Pitt go quicker?
I don't know.
But he did, but...
No, I'm guessing not. Where is that? No, you beat him at least his 16th.
Fair enough.
Hey! Oh no, it's not. Damn it! I was going to say this is my best qualifying of the season, isn't it? But no, I got that 8th in Australia. I mean, if I can replicate kind of lap, but then again, they're going to be quicker. I reckon Leclerc will definitely beat me. And Sainz as well, so... I'm probably looking at 9th or 10th here.
Yeah.
Unless they get bad laps.
Could well do, mate. You know what's really annoying now? I've got two... Not saying I'm going to do it, but like I've got two brand new sets of softs. But they're going to make me start on the used ones. You can't select what tyre in terms of how many you've got to start on.
Well, yeah. Only way you can change that is starting on a completely different compound, i.e. mediums, and then going to the softs, because then it'll get fresh ones. Ready for mid-lap on my fresh tyres.
Also, you know on that braking point,
Yeah.
What, it was a bit. I like the character arc from Devon. Like he kind of comes full circle, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And that motivational speech Devon did before the last race, that was really quite something.
Yep.
Right, back in a minute, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Wait, girls. Wait. I'll come out in a minute.
I'm back.
Cool.
How'd you get on?
I did shit. Eight walls.
Was that unused?
Yeah, an 8 wall as well, so I lost a lot of time.
You got a fresh set, don't you?
Yeah. 29.5 though, that's going to be, like I said, I did a 29.3, so it'd have to be a pretty ridiculous lap from me to get in front of doing and an even off. I'd say 28.2 from Max is ridiculous, but it's not considering you're doing like a 28.8 in APX GP.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to find that much more time anyway, even with the track evolution, you know?
No.
Have you ever seen that TV show, Tipping Point?
Yeah, where they drop them coins discs down.
Yeah.
Like a big 2p machine.
Someone's just posted a meme on thing saying which date is Christmas Day typically celebrated, and someone said Wednesday. It's like, no, it's Christmas Day. I reckon you can get P7 here, mate. Let's say like track evolution.
Yeah, but like I said, that lap were pretty. I pretty much nailed everywhere, and I got that turn right. I don't think I could do it again.
What do you reckon about 29.5?
If that. I reckon I'm going to be 10th. Anything else, anything more than 10th, great, but I can't see it happening. I'm just happy to have got into Q3 again for the second time this season.
Yeah, no, done well. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, come on. I hate that curb. I really do hate that curb.
Yeah, as soon as you get on it, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's
say
like you can't even pull yourself back over to try and get ready to. You just have to wait until it finishes, and then by that time you know where you are.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Doing stayed in the pits as well, so
Yeah, I know. It's I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna hop off. I'm just gonna be waiting
alright.
until my food comes.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump into my team a little bit and then see what I can do there.
Yeah, so I'll let you know as soon as I'm back on.
Yeah, no worries,
Hold
mate.
on.
No worries.
I'll stay at party chat though. I'll just turn my mic off.
Alright, yeah, no worries. I'll mute mine up as well then.
Accolades or milestones?
The research group have delivered us a design, but we need to actually build the thing if it's going to be of any use. And for that, we have the development group. This is where we turn the engineer's dreams into reality. Here's the upgrade we've researched. Select it to start development. So it's up to you whether to kick this development off now or not. But when you do, you'll want to consider how you want to develop it. Certain options won't be available until you've invested a bit more into improving this facility. But the important thing to think about is that you need to develop 2 copies of the part, one for each of your driver's cars. If you only have a single part when you get to a Grand Prix, you'll need to visit the Assign Upgrades area to decide which driver's car to prioritize.
A sponsor is interested in backing our team.
Great news. One of our research upgrades is complete. Once we finish researching an upgrade, we can start developing it for one or both of our cars. Head over to the development screen to get started. When you only have a single part developed, you need to decide which of your drivers gets it. Think carefully. Who can make best use of it to maximize our weekend performance? But also consider how each of your drivers might feel about the decision. If you have enough parts for both cars, don't worry. We'll fit them to both cars automatically. We'll only ask you to make the call when there's actually a decision to make.
Right, nearly time to head to the track. Let me know which driver you'd like to follow this weekend. They'll get a bit of a boost from your presence. We'll keep tabs on the other driver while you're busy.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together, and obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right? Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it. Okay, mate, nice and steady here. I want a representative lap because this is what's going to set our race strategy.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Hey, pal, I'm back.
Am I still sharing screen?
I think so. Yeah.
Tell you what, this car on my team feels amazing.
What car?
With my team car.
What are you doing? Are you a front runner or a back runner?
No, back runner. How are you going to do yours?
What do you mean? I've already started on my team. I made the back mark my team.
Okay. I'll just finish this program, mate, then I'll just do this lap and then I'll come out of it.
Yeah, no way.
Who have you got as your team?
1 minute, George. Yeah. Shit, man. I'm back.
All good?
Join in now.
Who have you got in your team?
So I went with, funnily enough, I went with your team, mate. Sonny Hayes.
Yeah.
And Mark Webber.
Okay, nice. What did you put Connor Sport in, yeah? No, Apex.
No, Connor Sport.
I went with Jack Crawford.
Yeah.
And Callie Mayer.
Yeah, I noticed then, to be fair, with Callie Mayer.
What you saw on the thing, Callie?
Yeah.
I do
You can
like
like choose who to do weekends with, can't you? You can choose which driver you want to race with certain weekends.
Have you done a race yet or not?
No, not yet.
Are you
I'm
gonna,
on basically practice like you.
do you do 100% races?
Yeah.
Yeah, the car felt amazing though, to be fair, when I was driving it. What was I going to say? It's quite long-winded and it's quite expansive, the old research and then adding the parts to the car and all that, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
I made a mistake. What I did was, you know, in the activities bit where you select all the activities, I forgot that it costs money, and then I went to improve a facility, and then they had to cancel all the activities because I had no money to do it. I forgot about that.
See, I kind of cheated a little bit, but I didn't cheat, I just did it in a different way. I came in with no upgrades on the car, basically a fresh car. Something else, but I came in as if I had a slight bit of an investor, so I had a bit of money. So to be able to get a driver, power unit, and then I've done like 2 upgrades, I think, plus the activities.
I was gonna say, because you got two quick drivers there, haven't you?
Yeah. I think I'm going to focus with Sonny Hayes more than Mark. I reckon Mark will do alright once he gets going.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonny, I think they've both got exact same pace at 85.
I mean, but wouldn't it be great if we could both do that, like, as co-op?
On here. Yeah. Like create your actual own car as well. That's what I thought they were going to do.
Yeah.
I mean, because realistically, if they're going to allow people to do a 2-player career, why not allow people to actually make a 2-player but their own team as well?
I reckon if they hadn't done Breaking Point and put resources into that, then they might have had the extra capacity to do that, maybe.
Yeah, if they do release another game next season, maybe they will. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, but it's the new regulations, isn't it? So they're going to have to obviously think about the cars and...
Oh yeah, true.
How they handle all that. I mean, people seem to be loving F125 at the moment, to be fair.
Yeah, I watched a video. I saw a video earlier about Alex
Good morning,
Gillen.
good
He talks some great
afternoon,
shit. I'm sorry, he does.
As
He
we
says
look
stuff,
at
but then
the lights of
I see he was talking about something,
so is the
the
pressure
handling all that
here
way
at
and
the Saudi
stuff
Arabian
again.
Grand
But then when you watch the actual
And alongside me,
video, it was like, what are you on about? So he went on about how in F124, it were really like snappy when you like, so we're doing like quick left and right weaving, and it weren't that bad. It came to 25 and it was very quick. I'm like, surely that's got to be worse, mate, when he was trying to big that one up. I'm thinking, looks even more quicker and lively. He ran about how lively the front end is on 24. I'm like, looks even more lively on 25, if I'm honest, mate. Well, you basically just contradicted yourself, yeah?
I know what you mean, but to be fair though, I mean, controller players wouldn't have felt that as much as wheel players. Because I kid you not, when that game first came out, you literally turn the wheel even like a millimetre and it's just like so sharp. But you know, it just depends on what way you see it, you know.
Hang on, where the fuck am I?
Where are you?
I don't know, unless I'm... Oh, someone might have had a penalty. I looked at 10th place then and it weren't me, I don't think.
Really?
What place am I? Oh no, I'm in 10th. I'm getting very confused. Silly me.
Give me a second, mate.
Just starting with math. That'd be out as well. I'm mainly wanting to update this race strategy program just for fuel, so it's already based on what I'm going to be using roughly.
Yeah, it's weird. Are you having to you having to put more fuel in here?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I want to do a strategy here, but I don't know if it's going to fuck me up looking at things. Fuck it, I'm going to go for it. I don't know, we'll just see, we'll find out. I'm going to change that.
Two seconds, mate.
There's pass. I'm back.